Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Jay Speak. This week we cover questions. First question, single coil or humbucker? I think if I had to pick one guitar, it would be humbucker equipped, and I love humbuckers. I think in the end that is kind of the end of the story. I love single coil pickups. I love P90s. Mini humbuckers are great. I just always gravitate toward a humbucker guitar. Now, if the opportunity presents itself to use single coil, I do. When I was the only guitar player in a trio, it was always a humbucker. Now that I've done some more four-piece projects, I tend to play a lot of single coil stuff, and that's because the other guitar player is playing humbuckers, so I try to round out the sound a little bit, and that's just lack of choices on their part. They have humbucker equipped guitars, so I choose the single coil or a P90 or a mini humbucker, something to complement and also to like stand out on leads a little bit more instead of like a thicker rhythm tone. But that's me. But yeah, I tend to gravitate towards humbucker guitars in general. Question 2. These questions are related to the overdrive shootout I did, and they were curious what drums I use, how did I record the amp, and what I/O. So I figured I would just lump this into kind of like a very general statement. I use TuneTrack drum software, so whether it's Easy Drummer or Superior Drummer, I use both of those for any drums you hear on the channel. It is all of that. I use a PreSonus Studio 192 as my interface that goes directly into my Mac and then queued up with the PreSonus Studio One software. There's really not a whole lot to it. It's pretty basic at the end of it. You know, for that specific demo, I used one Friedman P90 equipped guitar, ran all 6 overdrives, had already had the bass and drums done, and that was that. So I tend to program the drums a little bit. I might take one of the stock beats and change them. Otherwise, I'm like tapping them out on a keyboard. I also have an E-kit and I play some of the stuff too. So it really just depends. Not as good as I want to be, so I do program some of it as well. Question 3, what is the last pedal I bought? Well, up until about a week ago, it was the Polychrome by Walrus, which is this awesome analog flanger with, of course, a very cool graphic, as always, from the guys over at Walrus. I haven't had time to make a demo of this, but it's a fantastic pedal. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. But truly, the last pedal, and I just got it the other day, is the Zelza by Strymon. A super cool purple and cream aesthetic, which I really like. And I love these knobs. I don't know why, but I love the little knobs. I've hooked it up a couple times since I got it. It is incredibly clear. It does way more than just a phaser can do. And I love that the 4-stage kind of emulates more of an MXR type phaser, where it's like a one knobby. That's super cool. I really like that in classic mode. And then the 6-stage has this really cool voice knob, and it goes everywhere from like kind of a ring mod rotary type sound to a flanger, a chorus, and of course a phaser. So this is technically the last pedal I bought. I hope to do a demo that should be out in a couple weeks, but it is super cool. If you haven't checked this out, definitely hit up Strymon and take a look. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. As always, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Many more videos to come. Don't miss one sub.